go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robzoid channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Fragrance du Bois. Oh, we got a bad reputation with Fragrance du Bois. I'm probably one of a short list of fragrance reviewers that actually have a little bit of a backbone with Fragrance du Bois. Everybody knows, everybody and their mother knows that they went after Aaron Terrence Hughes when he said there was no oud in one of their fragrances. And then he kind of clapped back, and it was funny. But these brands, right? A lot of these brands have like this attitude, this new marketing attitude that if you don't do what we like, we're gonna come after you, right? You're, free bottle brigade. I'm not clamoring for a free Fragrance du Bois. I've tested out 2 or 3 of them now on my channel this year, and honestly, none, zero. Even if they were $200, $100, no. So it's a brand that I feel overhyped. Obviously, free bottle brigade, but I'm still looking. Funny enough, what came in the mail, was it the other day? I have a Fragrance du Bois, and a lot of you are going to be happy. I got the Demi Rawling Fragrance du Bois. Yeah, Demi. I'll be the only one probably on YouTube that didn't get a free bottle from Demi. She's probably not happy that I'm getting this bottle, and we all know what I'm gonna do in that review, just out of spite. Just kidding. If the scent's okay, I'll say it, but their reputation, her reputation, not good. Now this is another oud colored thing, Oud Bleu Intense. So a blue oud and intense. Last time we did this, I think it was orange. Orange Intense oud. There was no oud. You gotta be careful. I did not smell any oud. If there was traces of it, I didn't smell it. There you go, Fragrance du Bois lawyers. I'll lawyer up, I don't care. But I'm definitely not reading a piece of paper on my fragrance channel. Forget about that. You're not Aaron Terrence using me. Definitely not. But Oud Bleu Intense. So out of that spiel, if I'm the kind of fragrance reviewer that you feel like, hey, this guy's legit. He's not getting free bottles. He's gonna say what he has to say about fragrance. Now, I am also very fair, right? This may blow me away, and I won't be like them and fake it till you make it, right? I'm not gonna be like, ew, it's gross, just because out of spite. Some people feel like I have agendas versus fragrance reviewers. Why? So I'm gonna hate a fragrance that they like. Who cares, right? Or hate brands just out of spite. Who cares? So Fragrance du Bois Oud Bleu Intense. Let's see if it's blue. Let's see if there's any oud, and let's see if it's intense. I'm gonna say we might get 1 out of the 3 if we're lucky. But hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, especially with these Fragrance du Bois, like super smash. Like this video right up. I want to be the first guy that when people search Fragrance du Bois, you get a legit fragrance reviewer instead of the free bottle brigade. Much appreciated. Now let's take a look at the note breakdown. This was released in 2013, so it's got mega years behind it. They do have an all-star perfumier behind this, Guillaume Flavigny. Notes. Okay, so there's a lot of different things. Amber, myrrh, olibanum, labdanum, mandarin, cardamom, nutmeg. So you're getting some spices, you're getting some citruses, you're getting a lot of resins here. You got the famous oud, right? What do they put on their boxes here? Pure oud, pure luxury. There. Okay. Styrax, benzoin, opopanax. So very resin heavy, this thing. So we're going to look at pricing here. So I couldn't find it anywhere. I found it on Niche Essence, which is, I believe, a retailer. $560 USD for a 100 ml bottle. Or on Fragflex, it's $416. So not much of a dip in pricing with discounters. So it seems they don't get much of a discount on Fragrance du Bois when they buy bulk from the same distributor that the retailers have. Yeah, I know you, right? Fragrance du Bois, like these brands, a lot of these brands going, oh no, we don't like discounters. It's not real stuff. Oh yeah, it's from the same guy that ships the stuff, distributes the stuff to the retailers that distributes to the discounters. Okay, so let's open this up. Boop. And let's see what we get. Now, we've all seen the Fragrance du Bois stuff. Just to be fair, my box is nice. The last one was absolutely garbage. But again, the point of that video was not that it came in all garbagey. Anybody that follows me knows the box that I showed. I just feel like this is garbage material. It is. And that's why it came in that way. You're paying premium for garbage stuff, honestly. So, let's take a look. Fragrance du Bois Oud Bleu Intense. An original perfume by Fragrance du Bois. Original, eh? Okay. It's got some heft to it. And these bottles, they're Rouge à Dove-esque, right? All right, so let's sniff this one out. Let's see if there's any oud in here. Is it blue or is it intense? Well, it's definitely not blue, it's orange. Mandarin, right off the bat with some spices. Some nutmeg, a little spicy. A little watery aspect. Okay, so there's your bluey, I guess. So where is that coming from? The bluey, the aquatic, ozonic aspect. There's greens as well. Cardamom can give you some greens. Yeah. And it goes a little resinous as well. So it's a little mishmash of, it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. It's definitely not blue. This is not a bluey. There is some aquatic tinges, but it's very secondary. So spices are main focus right now, and resins are coming up a little bit. There's no smoke show from the olibanum. A lot of these resins can give out smoky aspects. I'm not getting any of that. Labdanum's not giving out a leathery aspect. It's very nondescript, resinous, ambery glow. I can tell already that for me personally, $500, yeah, you're way off on your pricing versus quality and what you get in a bottle. Another Fragrance du Bois color scheme. It's not blue at all, personally. There's a little bit of a watery aspect, but mostly it's a lot of spices and resins. Oud, don't get me started. There is a woody backdrop, but that's woody backdrop. That's it. It's okay. It's okay. It's not $500 good. There's nothing here that's standing out. Like, and again, for these type of price points, right? And again, that's my personal taste. Like, again, this is just my opinion. Don't take it, like, go rage in the comments below or start making fun of me. There's no need for that. My personal taste, right? If I'm going to be spending, let's say, $400 to $500 on a fragrance, you better come with something interesting. And within the name, right? If I'm gravitating towards a $500 fragrance, the name does play a part in it. Oud, no. Bleu, no. Intense, not really. It's a well-constructed fragrance by an all-star perfumier, I'll tell you that. There is some complexity in this fragrance. I'll give it to that. This is one of those fragrances that I actually kind of like from Fragrance du Bois, not for the price. But if you're looking at 150, 200, which is never going to happen, that's where I would slot this in. But even at the same time, like if this was made by Montale or Mancera or something around 150, right? There's brands like Parfum d'Empire, Serge Lutens, among others. L'Artisan Parfumeur. I can name off like 10 brands that are like around that $100 to $300, like well below this price tag, that have more personality, more vividness. If I'm are you looking for an oud? Go to some of these brands for that price tag. Now, for this price, you can get an excellent oud. Like, I mean, like high-end oud for this price. A bluey, this is not a bluey, so let's put that to rest. If you wanted a bluey for that price tag, your world's your oyster. Intensity, you can find much better as far as intensity. So for the name itself, it's all wrong. There's good blending. I like the complexity in here. You're getting some spice, you're getting some resins, you're getting a little bit of a watery. So I like that contrast. But again, what was the brand that I was? Spirit of Dubai. Again, another outrageously priced fragrance, $800. This fits right in with that Spirit. What was it? Dura. It fits right in with that particular scent. Both of these, right? You're spending over $1,000 if you're buying both of them. Well over 1,500 USD. And with both of these, you get zero personality in your fragrance. You're getting complexity, which you can get basically anywhere. But there's nothing here that's like, oh, the myrrh is like absolutely three-dimensional. It's absolutely beautiful. Or this fragrance goes from here to here. And then the oud, where is it? And for lawyers' sake, it's there. I don't smell anything oud-wise. Nothing new here, nothing worth. And this is one of those that's like, forget it, right? You know, if I find a fragrance du bois that's actually legit and good, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty resourceful and I'm pretty patient. I will find a fragrance for the price that I want. Even these mega expensive fragrances that are $1,000, you don't know how patient and resourceful I am. I could find them for half price. You just got to be patient. Maybe someone's not selling it at the point now, but you will find it. And I have so many people in the industry that I could, you know, I'll find a fragrance, but like Fragrance du Bois, even though they're $500, would I spend $500 on any Fragrance du Bois at the moment? No. Maybe this demi one, which is next on Fragrance du Bois. This is the one reason to subscribe to me, is that you're going to get a legit fragrance reviewer to legit review demi fragrance from Fragrance du Bois. Now, I'm sure there's other fragrance reviewers that like bought little samples or something from like a third party or something. So I'm not going to poo-poo the whole fragrance community, but there's a lot of garbage influencers that are just giving out flowers to fragrances. Now, yeah, so this fragrance, not worth it personally. No bueno. Back to the drawing board with Fragrance du Bois. I'm not sure my take. I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly, right? If you love this scent, and I'm not saying it's complete garbage, I'm just saying not worth the price, not worth the discounted price, honestly. Cut that price in half, still kind of not worth it. It doesn't have that wow factor. I've had wow factor fragrances just as simple as Parfum d'Empire just recently. An Immortelle fragrance. That thing was absolutely gorgeous. It's artistic, it's wearable, it's cheap in regards to this, and it blows this thing right out of the water. Now, of course, not the same scent profile, but as far as the penmanship, the way the note dances with the other notes, the blending, everything was on par, great with that fragrance versus something like this that's overpriced. And I will call a spade a spade. I will never, ever judge a brand in regards to because of their back end with me as far as how many scents I've smelt. Like I go in, you know, I say my spiels at the start of the videos, like, oh, this brand has a bad reputation with me, because it's valid. It's fact. It does. It's fact for me. Until you show me greatness, or especially at this price point, you got to show me some greatness. Then I will flip the spiel a little bit. But every fragrance gets a blank slate with me, even though the introduction says differently. So I can't wait to see the comments. And again, you can defend it if you want. Go ahead. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. And again, your wallet, your purse, be careful with these $500 USD fragrance brands. If it's one thing that I've learned throughout my journey, and I've been at this for a very long time, they're very far and few between. You don't have to buy like 10 Fragrance du Bois to keep up with the Joneses. Flex, right? Instagram flex with your 10 Fragrance du Bois bottles. Well, you're right beside the influencers. I got those 10 bottles for free. So just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.